You know, when Alyssa Mercante takes time off, it's like waiting on Christmas. But when she comes back, dear God, is it a fantastic time because she always provides content. This time, she's triggered over Ninja. Yeah, Ninja, the guy that plays Fortnite. He made a statement essentially saying that he's a good husband. In fact, let's just look at this and I'll tell you why she's triggered over it. So he says, "I'm never alone in a room with another woman." Ninja spoke on his relationship and why he never DMs anyone outside of his boys. So in this day and age, when you have people getting me too'd and people are getting falsely accused of sexual misconduct and stuff, it's never too, you know, bad to be overly cautious, especially when it comes to female counterparts. And if you're somebody as big as Ninja, all it takes is just somebody smearing your name falsely and you're in trouble. So let's look at this.
Like, I'm gonna tell you, I don't do that. I go out of my way to make sure that I am never even alone in another room with a woman ever in any moment. Like even like my my PR person. Like it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if they work for me, whatever, bro. There is someone else in that room with me at all times. If we're alone, I leave instantly. That's on like fidelity, right? As for anything else, dude, it just I don't DM anyone, bro. I DM my boys. Like I DM like guys in the community. No, there's no private messages going on with any girls. If there are, it's like someone like Chica or like, just like people in the space. And then I let my wife know. And then as for like people that I know, bro, if I don't know you, I'm not DMing you. I don't want to get to know you, dude. I don't want to find out you're only 17. Like,
so this is in wake of all the Kris Tyson allegations, the Dr. Disrespect allegations have come out. He's essentially saying he doesn't DM anybody except his boys. He doesn't want to get to know anybody that he doesn't know because he doesn't want to risk false allegations or stupid things happening with screenshots. If you're a female, he's never alone in a room with you, even if it's somebody that works for him. Because he wants to be a good husband, because he doesn't want to ruin his marriage, because he doesn't want there to be any kind of allegations or accusations or any kind of scandals that are popping up like they seem, right? Well, Jessica Cogswell and Alyssa Mercante didn't take kind to this. For whatever reason, they made this about misogyny. They made it about him being a woman hater and just their overall clueless, zero awareness, progressive woke logic. I don't understand what it is with these ladies, but I use that term loosely because instead of actually being good wife material, these types of women, these progressive wokies, they like to push this idea of being essentially sex workers. And I'm not shaming sex workers and stuff, but they got this different type of, I guess, reasoning with their lives that women have to be empowered and sexualized, even though they want games having sexy women in them. They want them uglified, but they feel that a man saying he can't be alone in a room with a woman is objectifying and offensive for whatever reason. So look at this screenshot from Jessica Cogswell, who I made a video about her quite some time ago because she's just as loony as Alyssa Mercante. She put, "He said this forever ago, so I'll just repeat what I said then. This line of thinking is so deeply misogynistic. You do you, I guess, but you are admitting you see a woman's presence as inherently sexual. You are directly contributing to the gaming industry remaining a boys' club." I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but it is a boys' club. The majority of gamers are men. That is like the main demographic. That's the demographic that these ladies hate. They literally write articles constantly complaining about men, straight white men mostly, but they constantly hate misogyny. That's why Gamergate was a thing, because all these journos were political activists that had no ethics in anything that they do. And to this day, a decade later, still the same song and dance. Oh, misogyny, misogyny, misogyny. I mean, it's bad when Anita Sarkeesian retired and the heads of the Hydra all populated with girls that are even more sick in the head as far as ideologies go. Now, seeing a woman's presence as inherently sexual, I guess, yeah, if you're a straight guy, you're going to be attracted to a woman. But no, what Ninja's saying in this instance is that he's being safe. He's protecting his image, his reputation from being Me Too'd. You know, this day and age, especially when it comes to you wokies, all it takes is somebody making up some bullshit allegation that ain't even true, and somebody's life is ruined. That's unfortunately how far society has gone. So that's what he's saying. But anyway, she makes it into this weird fucking rant where she's all like, God, if I made this as much money as this dude, if I had as much fame and influence and said I don't want to work with men and won't be in the same room as one alone, the backlash would be astonishing. That's not what he said. That is not what he fucking said. In fact, she's taking this quote that he put out of context, because if you go to the actual article that is on Dexerto, which is where they quoted all this from, the title of the article is Ninja Reveals He's Never Alone with Women in Response to Kris Tyson Allegations. And you can see right here, he says, according to Ninja, the best strategy is to just not DM anyone. He also explained that he goes out of his way to make sure he's never alone in a room with a woman. And yeah, so like, it's seriously about just keeping to yourself. And he also made similar comments in the past. In 2018, he sparked backlash after he revealed he wouldn't stream with women in order to avoid drama and gossip. Sorry, ladies. I mean, look how you're acting now. Like, I'm sorry. Drama and gossip, infidelity, accusations. This day and age, you have to protect yourself, right? And this says the decision was applauded by PewDiePie, who defended the streamer, saying that not many people can relate having everything they do criticized. I mean, when you're a public figure as big of an influence as Ninja, you got to be careful. And I would dare say for any male this day and age, you got to be careful. Because a lot of these women, especially like these modern audience women, these modern feminists, they like to throw allegations out if they don't get their way. Now, she continued on this weird tirade. You can see she says, already blocked one person who retweeted and essentially said maybe he just doesn't want women to make stuff up and take control of the narrative like you're already doing, thus proving his point. And that's exactly what the issue is. But she goes, I literally have zero desire to deal with annoying people who hate women, but you guys literally hate men. If you look at all the girls that are community managers, gaming journalists, all they ever do is bitch about men. Isn't it weird that only they are allowed to have their soapboxes and be the men haters? But if a man does anything remotely against a female, it's misogynistic? Dear God, I swear to God, like, these women are going to quickly find themselves single and young, or they're going to be dating a cuck and marrying one. Now, Alyssa Mercante, everybody's favorite, said, this is why gamers are not okay. Again, spreading this whole thing that gamer boys, gamer men, gamer bros, that we're not okay, that we're bad. Because, again, pushing this narrative that we're women haters, right? She says it's a misogynistic culture, right here with this quote. Take a look at this. A misogynistic culture that continues to demonize women and queer folks while glorifying mediocre or outright problematic straight white men. Once again, that's like her favorite go-to buzzword, straight white men. That's all she ever bitches about. If you just saw her Assassin's Creed article yesterday, she didn't even say that it was because Japanese people were offended about historical accuracy or their culture being disrespected. She turned it into a whole thing about straight white men. She would rather have her narrative be that the backlash for Assassin's Creed Shadows is straight white men that are right-leaning, racist grifters. That's what she would say, instead of actually acknowledging that Japan feels upset about it. And right here, again, she's taking this time to say that Ninja is a glorified, mediocre, outright problematic, straight white man, instead of actually seeing it as what it really is, which is a man talking about how he protects his marriage and how he protects his image and plays safe this day and age with this cancel culture that's out there where women will make false allegations towards you. No, she calls it misogynistic and demonizing women, when women, I hate to break it to you, You, you know, women like y'all are the ones that first throw out allegations of a man being inappropriate with you. Have we not learned that with things like the Johnny Depp trial and other, I guess influencers that are bigger in stature, they get false accusations placed on them. They literally get their reputations ruined. And I just thought it was funny to see Alyssa Mercante and Jessica Cogswell try to make a problem out of this. They get offended. Like, literally, you have two women that are offended that somebody's being a good husband. What does that tell you about these ladies? What does this tell you about them? Unfucking real. God.